Hey guys! Okay, so before I even get into the video, if you're curious about my makeup look today, then you need to check out my Fenty Beauty demo review. So this is my look for the Fenty Beauty line. Yeah, just go watch it. I'll link it below. Make sure to subscribe, all that good stuff. Go check it out. But the video today is about sunscreen. So in a previous video, I asked you guys if you'd want to see a video on the various sunscreens that I think are really good for those of you who have similar skin type or skin tones to me, and several of you guys said that you did want to see it. So I know that summer is ending, but that doesn't mean that you don't have to wear your sunscreen. You really need to wear sunscreen year round. It's so important, no matter what age you are, but especially as you get older. Like I said, no matter what age, you want to make sure that you wear your sunscreen. So I do know that it is really difficult sometimes to find a really good sunscreen that not only is not going to give you like a white cast and like mess with your makeup, but is also not going to break you out, cause irritation and all that stuff for your skin. So these are the sunscreens that I've tried for my face and body that I really love. So some of these that I'm going to show you are a little bit pricey, but I'm telling you that they're totally worth it. I know that everybody has different budgets and sometimes you can't really spend the money to buy some of these things, but if you need to kind of save or wait for some type of sale or something like that, it's definitely worth it. I do, like I said, I have one that's a little bit on the lower price line and a little bit higher price line, but like I said, whatever I recommend to you guys, whether it's worth $1, $100, $50, whatever, it's definitely gonna be worth it. I would never tell you guys to waste your money on something that wasn't a good product. I feel like when it comes to skincare though, that's something that you can kind of like put a little bit more money into, because that's going to preserve your youthfulness and your beautifulness, which I just made up that word, but it's totally worth it. There's some things like, okay, no need to spend that much money on, and there's other things to where you're like, okay, I'm gonna spend a little bit extra money on that because it's gonna help my skin. So like I said, these are the ones that I have loved and I've repurchased and I think that are great. So the first one I'm going to start with is the least expensive one, and this is by Murad, and this is the Oil Control Mattifier with SPF 15 and PA++. This was one of the first ones that I started using on my face. I do like it. It is good. The only reason that I moved on to the other ones that I'm going to show you is because they had a higher SPF. So like I said, this is an oil controller mattifier and it has the SPF 15, PA++. Don't know what the PA++ means. I'm sure some of y'all do. But yeah, this is good. It's just like a moisturizer. It's not your main moisturizer. You do want to still use a moisturizer on top of, underneath your sunscreen, but the consistency of it is just like a moisturizer. So the next one I moved up to from that is the one from CLARINS, and it's UV Plus Anti-Pollution, broad spectrum 50, oil-free, multi-protection, and non-tinted. So they do have a tinted version of this as well, and that's another thing. When you are looking for a sunscreen, you want one that not only offers you protection from the sun, but also all of the extra things, the UV rays and all those things, the pollution that are in the environment as well, because those are things that can be very harsh on your skin and can cause skin issues. So it's not just the sun, it's everything in your environment that you want to look out for. So I don't think I mentioned, this one has 1.7 fluid ounces. This one has 1.7 fluid ounces too. So that's interesting. Don't let the bottles deceive you, because you would think this one has way more, but they actually have the same amount. So with these, you definitely want to shake it up. It's a very convenient little bottle. You just kind of squeeze it out. I like to kind of squeeze the droplets on my face and my décolleté and chest and neck area, and then just kind of smooth it onto my face. This one is really good, but what I will say with this, sometimes it can feel like a little bit of a grainy texture. And then with this one too, this one is a bit more moisturizing. So if you are oily skin but tend to get dry sometimes during those drier times, this might be good for you. Or if you're just someone that generally has dry skin or maybe like combo skin, this would be good because it, like I said, it has like it's not greasy, but it's definitely more of a moisturizing, not moisturizing because it's not your moisturizer. It just has that more moisturizing consistency than the one I'm going to show you guys next. But this one is really raved about. People really love this one. It's good. It lasts you for a long time. Like all these sunscreens, it's white, but it does not leave your face looking white. It blends beautifully into your skin. The next one, which so far has been my absolute favorite, is the one from Shiseido, and this one actually only has 1 fluid ounce, and it looks really small, convenient. It's glass, not glass, plastic container. The other two have plastic as well. But this one I really love because it's very light. It has SPF 42, which is not as much as this one that has SPF 50, but it's also water resistant. It's urban environment, oil free, UV protector, broad spectrum 42 for face, water resistant 40 minutes. Okay, but this one I really love because this one is specifically, I believe, for oily skin type. So it's very thin, very comfortable. It feels super light, and it gently kind of mattifies your skin. So you know, if you put your moisturizer on first and it maybe leaves you looking kind of like a little shiny or greasy or whatever, when you put this one on, it just instantly mattifies your face. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel like you have like an extra layer of anything on your skin. And I really love it. Like, out of those three, if you have the money to spend, if there's not a budget, or if you can, you know, splurge a little bit, I would definitely say to get this one. Those are the ones that are specifically for your face, but you want to also protect your body as well. You can't just think that, oh, I'm just gonna, you know, put sunscreen on my face, on my neck, and then that's it. The rest of your body is exposed as well, so you want to make sure you put a good sunscreen on your body as well. So I have two different sunscreens here for my body that I really love. They're both from CLARINS. This one is a sunscreen care milk lotion spray. It's broad spectrum SPF 50. Like it says, it's a lotion texture, and they come with spray bottles. So you basically just spray this on your body wherever you need to put it, all over your body, like whatever's going to be exposed to the sun. And yeah, you just kind of rub it in and moisturize your skin. Like I said, I would never use a sunscreen as my main moisturizer, but it is a lotion moisturizing type of feel. But still, always just put this over your actual moisturizer. But yeah, it's super handy if you're going to the beach, if you're traveling, if you're like running out, whatever you're trying to do, just pop it in your bag. It's, like I said, super, you know, slim, convenient, can fit in your bag. Spray it on and you're good to go. It doesn't leave you like greasy, doesn't leave like any white streaks. It's just really good. I really love this. I've been using this all summer long. It's amazing. And this next one that I have, so I've been using this one for a while, and then I realized like I would go work out and put this on before I worked out, but then I realized that this one is not sweat or water resistant. So I was like, oh, like I need to be using one that even when I sweat, or say you go into the, you know, the pool or the beach or whatever, your skin's still going to be protected without having to reapply. So I saw that they had an oil spray. So this one is only broad spectrum SPF 50. It's sunscreen care oil spray for beautiful body and hair, water resistant 40 minutes. So that's what I love about this one too. So I think a lot of people don't realize that your hair needs protection from the sun as well. In the same way that if you're going to put heat on your hair from like a flat iron or blow dryer or curling iron, you're going to put a heat protectant on it. But if you're in the sun, those rays from the sun are extremely hot. So you want to make sure that you're protecting your hair as well. So I love that this one is not only water resistant, but can be used for your body and your hair. So I'll spray some of this on my hands. I won't spray it directly in my hair. I'll spray some of it on my hands, and then I'll just kind of like fluff through my hair just to make sure that it's also being protected by the sun when I'm outside. And like I said, this one is good if you're gonna go work out, if you're gonna go swimming, if you just want like a nice glow. Like I'll spray this one on my body and just like rub it in, and it gives you like a really pretty, like subtle glow. It's not gonna make you look like really greasy and oily. It's just gonna protect your skin and give you a nice glow. So those are all my sunscreens that I love. Of course, there's a ton more on the market. There's a lot of drugstore brand ones that I'm sure are amazing, but the product junkie that I am, after trying different ones, and these are the ones that I found I really like the best, and they last you for a long time. You don't have to worry like, oh, I'm going to spend all this money on it and it's going to be gone like super quick. Like, you only need a little bit. A lot of times with higher end products, they might be pricier, but you're paying for better ingredients, better results, and they're much more concentrated. So you don't need as much as, say, maybe you need in a drugstore product, a drugstore brand one, as you would in a higher end brand. It's going to be more concentrated, so a little bit's going to go a long way, and it's going to last you a lot longer. So in the long run, it's definitely going to be worth your money, because whereas maybe you would buy a drugstore one and it would run out, you know, within a matter of time, these are going to last you like 2 or 3 times as long. So when you think about how much you might spend to repurchase those items, it's going to be the same thing as buying this one time and it lasting for a while. So that's my sunscreen video. Whether it's summer, winter, spring, fall, whatever the case may be, wherever you live, you need sun protection. head to toe, especially your face that's exposed all the time, no matter what the temperature is. Even if it's cloudy outside, those rays in the environment and all those kind of things are still affecting your skin. So always make sure you leave with sunscreen on, unless it's like nighttime. Of course, you don't need sunscreen, but if there's any kind of like daylight out, then make sure you put your sunscreen on. So that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. That lets me know what type of videos that you guys want to see. Make sure you are subscribed. If you're not already subscribed, follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at allmyloves2. Make sure you check out my other videos if you haven't already. Make sure you're caught up. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I post a new video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.